spirit of camaraderie and nostalgia binds us together. Join us as we illuminate the threads that weave our last story into the fabric of time. We'll try to be as entertaining and as that description is overlooked.
We are your historians, and these but not. We're ready to take a trip back. Way back.
As we bring up to speed with the wild happenings at a called Archbishop McDonald High School. Reeling and recovering from the aftereffects of COVID-19. Most of us are only recognized from our foreheads on the first meeting.
Masking our apprehension. We venture forth from the perils of high school, facing new friends, new experiences, and waiting on our tests.
But just like the flower in the spring, the true high school experience began to flower and blossom as teams, events, theme days, productions, and dances were brought back from the before time, reconstructing what was once commonplace for teenagers long ago.
Although I do miss not having to be conscious of my facial expressions, and mouthing some not so particularly friendly words,
Creating the new normal, taking the approach from BC before COVID.
and AM after mass was a new frontier which we broke in stride.
True talent is hard to display through a screen, and an artist will always yearn for a stage and a captive audience. And we've been choosing to do both in spades. Being renowned for our music program is only a matter of time before people were driven crazy after being deprived of the sweet sounds of our wonderful choir, macapella, jazz, honor, and school bands.
Their magnificent medley of melodies always leave us in awe, and they have accolades to prove it. But not all talents of man fit the mold, destined to break it with their creativity, with Max Got Talent as their canvas. And then by a shout out to my man Ryan, who cleared the other performances, as well as our magicians, martial artists, dancers, and bands. This pastor Grim, the gifted individuals.
And who could forget the dances? I've seen enough high school movies to know that they are pretty important. Making lasting connections with your peers outside of a conventional school environment and breaking it down, not with your mouth problem. DJ Quake, Mr. Go-Go's himself, would bring us a spectacle of light and smoke that could be mistaken for a fire party.
Although the waterlines looked like they were giving out free money with each sip, the themes and ambiance, especially in the building where just hours earlier I fumbled the physics test, can turn into a magical place to let loose and bust a move.
And throughout the years like that, our student body's diversity has exploded into a wonderful mosaic of cultures with the help of our very own Mosaic Club, BSA, and Math Council. We have been able to put on many cool and exciting events, like our Taste of Math, which aims to demonstrate and show our wonderful events and our wonderful diversity. During the years, Taste of Math has been my full-time job. We were able to experience the joys of Romanian cabbage roll from LA, Ghanaian jollof, and patty curry and pancit, mixed together with the appreciation of cultures. Math is one of the best places to see all cultures getting down together and fusing cultures and flavors, being a brief snapshot of the culture, the most effective form, and the most effective medium, food. Math's
school spirit. I remember one particular week in grade 10 on our first Bring Anything But a Backpack Day, where I witnessed someone casually strolling down the hallway with a shopping cart full of books. Now, I know that they didn't just hit the BOGO sale of the chapters for some light reading, but I was equally astounded at how they even got the shopping cart up the stairs. Now that's dedication.
Move out!
And this chant has led us from numerous sporting victories over the years, whether from our basketball, volleyball, soccer teams, badminton, track stars, who blaze trails, both literally and figuratively.
Our amazing athletes, however, can only get so far on talent alone. So we have to thank our amazing, amazing coaches for their wisdom, guidance, and commitment to making the players run suicides till the gym floors are stuffed.
Our time here, however, is not always marked with positive moments and big milestones. Along this journey, we lost a great man, Mr. John Martins. He was an inspiration to all of us, being present as a mentor and a helping hand, no matter the situation. I remember being in his gym class in his attempt to convince me to buzz off my mullet to be just like him, and his recommendation of country music, but I guess you can tell which one I took to heart. He may not be at the finish line of our high school experience, but we couldn't have run this race without him.
Thanks to our IB social teachers, I learned that the Cold War was in fact cold. I'm not sure. I missed the majority of Western world history, but and Napoleon might have been a girl boss of imperialism. English IB taught me how to make cute, quirky remarks on papers and go into what kind. As IB has ended, I thank these amazing teachers. Even if I was chained to my desk every day and forced to write by hand like a 12th century scholar every day, I can proudly say that my handwriting did not, in fact, get better, but became more ineligible as the years went on. I think I might make a great doctor one day with my handwriting.
Just like with our high school careers, we reached the end of our speech. There's of course still diplomas to look forward to, though I had to deal with the fondness.
These 3 years we spent together have fundamentally altered the course of the rest of our lives. We may not have met every single one of each other face to face, but the memories and experiences we share create a strong bond enough to last a lifetime.
Master Harris teaches about their high